Hi, it's Mason, and today we're going to be talking about how to deep clean and decorrode your Game Boy Pockets. And this works for Game Boy Colors as well, but today we're going to look at the back of this Game Boy, which is absolutely disgusting. Alright guys, so this Game Boy Pocket is actually disgusting. Right here on the front it doesn't look too bad, you know, it's got a little sticker that we'll take care of, but on the back, as soon as you open it up, there is a monster living in here. I mean, look at that right there. We are gonna first test this just to see if it even works. I'm almost scared to put batteries in here just because it is so disgusting. I don't even want to touch it with my hands. It's so gross. I have no idea what this is. Did something die in here? Is this, like, what even, did they cut an onion up in there? I don't even know. Comes with the battery cover, and honestly the rest of it looks pretty nice, but I just am doubting that this is going to be working at all. And yeah, it is dead, which is understandable. It looks disgusting inside. So let's open this guy up. If you're wondering how to open up your Game Boy, how to do some of the more basic fixes, I've got some other videos on this channel that go through that in detail, but for now I'm just gonna speed that up and we're gonna get down to the bottom of this, all right? Alright, so I saved this little screw right here for the very end just because this is absolutely disgusting. I'm going to try to just take it out right now, but you can always, if it's just too corroded and too stuck in there, grab a little bit of vinegar on a Q-tip, and normally you can dab it on there, it'll fizz up and it should kind of clear out some of that gunk, but I think I'm going to go for it. We're going to be brave today. All right, now for the moment of truth. Let's see if it even can come up, because these, oh yeah, it is stuck. Now, I'm meeting a lot of resistance here coming up, and that's because this corrosion right here has stuck the metal, the battery terminals that are connected to the motherboard to the shell. So I'm just gonna go in with my tweezers here, like a pickaxe almost in here. I need something a little strong. I'm gonna use the tip of this screwdriver to just carve out all this disgusting gunk. All right, let's see if that comes up. Oh, so it's still not working. So I'm gonna get some vinegar ready. All right, so we got here some just white distilled vinegar, Q-tip, and oh yeah, that is fizzing up. I don't know if you can see that super well, but oh yeah. Here's bubbles. There's definite battery corrosion. So somebody just left their batteries in here for a little bit too long. So I'm just soaking this right now with the vinegar in the hopes that as the corrosion fizzes up and bubbles away, that it will finally let go of the plastic. But this is, I mean, this is disgusting. We might have to replate these battery terminals or something in order to get it to work. There we go, just like that. So yeah, you can see right here, there's still a bunch of nasty corrosion, but it's all been softened by that vinegar. But yeah, it looks like there's a worm or something in here. Something has definitely, like, what is this? No, it's not a worm. It's actually a pretty common problem sometimes for bugs to crawl into Game Boys, but this doesn't look like a bug. It looks like it's just been severely malnourished. All right, so I'm gonna grab my toothbrush now, not my personal toothbrush, Game Boy's toothbrush, and I'm just gonna dip it in some vinegar and just start scrubbing away at these battery terminals. Alright, so now we're going to open up the rest of it. it looks like the front of this is actually doing really well. We've got the back all cleaned. It's pretty clear of all corrosion. I used a little too much and kind of got the speaker a little messed up. So I'm gonna grab some isopropyl alcohol now and just give this a good rub down. It's always good to just clean it while it's open, you know, you got your chance. Alright, so now we have our 2 shells that are ready to be cleaned and washed off. And I'm mostly going to be focusing just on this area in here, getting it off. Like I said, the rest of the shell isn't too bad, but this is a good chance for us to talk about how to deep clean and scrub your Game Boy Pockets. So, the first part that I do want to get off before we put it in the water is this right here. This little sticker. There we go, just came right off. So here I just have a tub of soapy water, got a little scrubber brush. We're gonna bring in the toothbrush as well. And we can take, now that all the metal parts have been removed, we're just gonna throw these in. We're gonna throw in the battery back and all the buttons and all the membranes. So this is the adhesive remover that I like to use. It's called Goo Gone. This one specifically is for cars, but you can buy it at just a grocery store or hardware store. Any type of it is gonna work. And it is a goo and sticker remover. So this looks like goo and a sticker. So all you gotta do, this is orange flavored, spray a little bit on, and we're gonna set this aside right now and just let it just kind of soak on there. And within about a minute, we're gonna be able to come back to this and just scrub it right off, okay? All right, so I've let this Goo Gone sit there for a little bit, just about a minute and a half or so, and already I can tell that it's just coming off quite a bit easier, and it's getting off like that tiny residue that's just super hard to get off is in fact coming off. So yeah, I like to just scrape it a little bit with my fingernail, and then I'll go at it with the sponge. And so I'm about done with the scrubbing of all these parts. Now I'm going to just rinse them in some water, and I'm gonna leave them outside to air dry for an hour or 2. Just because with all these little holes, especially on the cover and in the buttons, it just takes a while, and you really don't want any water to be stuck in there, because that's gonna get back into the to the motherboard and corrode your whole system. So you want it to be really thoroughly dried. So I'm gonna rinse these off, leave them outside, and then we'll come back and put it back together, see if it works. Dishes are done, and now we're ready to put this thing back together. We've got it all dried, all the button membranes have been cleaned, and you can watch my other videos on how to reassemble and how to finish up cleaning your Game Boy. So for the sake of time, I'm just gonna snap my fingers and we're gonna see if it works. There we go. Our Game Boy Pocket is all done. And as you can see, it is in tip-top shape. I've already put some batteries in here. And it is nice and clean. We got rid of whatever that gunk was in the back. So with that, moment of truth. Let's see if it can read a game, how the screen's looking, how the speaker's working, all that, all right? All right, and the screen is working just fine, as is the sound. All right, there we go. So this has been repairing a broken Game Boy Pocket that was really, really dirty, and we've just gone through how to deep clean it. Thanks for watching.